Squid Game is a South Korean survival thriller series that follows 456 debt-ridden individuals who are lured into a mysterious competition where they must play deadly versions of traditional children's games for a chance to win 45.6 billion won. However, they soon realize that losing a game means losing their lives. The story primarily follows Song Ji-hun, a struggling gambler and divorced father who joins the competition in the hope of securing a better future for himself and his daughter. Ji-hun, drowning in debt and desperate for money, is approached by a well-dressed man in a subway station. The man invites him to play a simple game for cash. After winning a few rounds, the man hands Ji-hun a mysterious card with a phone number, offering him a chance to win a fortune. Intrigued, Ji-hun calls the number and is soon picked up by a van, where he and others are gassed unconscious. Ji-hun wakes up in a giant dormitory alongside 455 other players, all dressed in green tracksuits. The masked guards in red jumpsuits, led by the mysterious front man, explain the rules. They will compete in 6 games, and those who complete all of them will win the prize money. The first game is Red Light, Green Light, where players must cross a finish line within a time limit while only moving when a giant robotic doll says green light. Those caught moving during Red Light are instantly shot dead. As chaos and fear erupt, many players are eliminated. Ji-hun barely survives with the help of Cho Sang-woo, his childhood friend, and Abdul Ali, a kind-hearted Pakistani immigrant. The survivors, horrified by the deadly nature of the games, are given a chance to vote on whether to continue or leave. The majority votes to leave. The players are released back into their normal lives. However, Ji-hun, Sang-woo, Ali, Kang Sae-byok, a North Korean defector, and others realize that their struggles in the outside world are just as hopeless. Eventually, most of them choose to return to the competition. Meanwhile, Hwang Jun-ho, a police officer, infiltrates the facility by disguising himself as a guard to find his missing brother. The second game is Sugar Honeycombs, where players must carve out a specific shape from a delicate piece of honeycomb candy without breaking it. Ji-hun, unknowingly picking the hardest shape, an umbrella, manages to survive using a clever trick of licking the candy. Sae-byok and Sang-woo also pass, while many others are eliminated. Jun-ho continues investigating the facility, learning that the guards have strict rules they must follow. Tensions rise as the players realize that they can kill each other outside of the games. During the night, a violent riot breaks out in the dormitory, and many players are murdered. The next game is revealed to be tug-of-war, but with a deadly twist, the losing team falls to their deaths. Ji-hun's team, which includes the elderly Illinois Nam, initially seems weak, but Illinois Nam's strategic advice helps them win. Meanwhile, Jun-ho uncovers evidence that the games have been running for years. The fourth game is Marbles, where players must pair up and play any marble game they choose. They soon discover that the loser of each pair will be eliminated. This results in heartbreaking betrayals. Ali is tricked by Sang-woo and loses, while Sae-byok watches another contestant die. Ji-hun, forced to compete against Illinois Nam, wins after deceiving the old man, though he feels immense guilt. Illinois Nam is seemingly executed. The remaining players face the glass bridge, where they must step on one of 2 glass panels on each row. One can hold their weight, while the other shatters. The game turns into chaos as players hesitate, and the VIPs watch for entertainment. In the end, only Ji-hun, Sae-byok, and Sang-woo survive. Sae-byok is gravely injured, but is killed by Sang-woo before the final game. Ji-hun and Sang-woo face off in the Squid Game, a traditional Korean children's game that now has deadly consequences. Ji-hun wins, but refuses to kill Sang-woo, wanting to end the competition without more bloodshed. However, Sang-woo, realizing he has nothing left, takes his own life, making Ji-hun the sole survivor. After being sent back to the real world, Ji-hun finds himself lost and struggling with guilt.